Hey everyone, it's LaDon. I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to make, I'm going to make a couple of videos. I don't know if I'm going to do them all today, but I wanted to do the first video that responds to questions I've received on the channel and on the Facebook page and so forth. When I was first going natural, I would leave comments for people or questions for people and they would never answer. And so I really take pride in making time to answer each and every one of your questions. So the first question has to do with hair typing and my hair type. Now, I really do not want to go into this whole hair typing controversy. It's a big one in the natural hair community. You know, from my understanding, really just having to do with the feeling that the hair typing tool or guide is somehow dividing the natural hair community. There's a feeling that, you know, individuals with certain hair types maybe view their hair as being better, or you know, folks don't want to be certain hair types or say they're certain hair types because they view that particular hair type or those hair types as being less desirable. And I understand that completely. However, I still think it's just ridiculous, to be perfectly honest. My experience with hair typing is this. I found that hair typing tool to be invaluable when I first transitioned to natural, because I wasn't just dealing with one head of hair, I was dealing with two. You guys know, my daughter, who also appears on the channel, also transitioned to natural. We both did that for 15 months, and we have two completely different hair types. So understanding our hair types and texture was really, really helpful in understanding how to care for our hair differently. And as you guys will note, we do those videos where we do one style on two different, heads, on my head of hair and her head of hair. So you guys can see how we modify some things to make things work for me that work great for her, and modify some things for her that work great for me. Well, we gain that knowledge really through understanding our curls. And the beginning of that process was really using that hair typing tool, along with understanding our hair porosity. If you use it as a tool in and of itself, it's a great tool. But if you're viewing that piece from a perspective that something has to be better than, or something has to be less attractive than, then I could see how it would be divisive. And I think that we have the power to change how we view that tool. If we don't bring any of that energy to, utilizing the hair typing guide, then it won't exist. It won't have the power to divide us, right? It'll just be about gaining knowledge about our hair. So that's my little 2 cents. I don't want to go deeply, into it, but there it is. Okay, so getting to my hair type. Now, I go back and forth when it comes to what my hair type is. When I first transitioned to natural and I cut all of my relaxed ends off, I felt like my hair was a combination of 3C and 4A, maybe some 4B. And at that time, I felt like my 4B hair was primarily around here. And I still think that this area coils differently. It's a little looser now, but I feel like it coils differently than my looser curls, which would be like my 3-something. Like, I don't use exact letters, I just use ranges. So I'm 3-something. I'll say 3B or 3C. It really doesn't make a difference to me, because generally you care for that hair type in a similar way. But up front here, these are where my looser curls are. So I feel like this area is, a 3, C-ish, 3B-ish. Also back here, although these curls here are a little tighter than they have been in the past, but they're still kind of loose. You see like that? So that's one hair type. So I have that. But if I go toward my crown, let me I go toward my crown, it's a little looser, but it's still a little, like this hair gets frizzier. This area of my hair will get much frizzier, and it'll be like, you know, antisocial. It doesn't want to party with the rest of the curls, so it won't clump. I mean, like I have to work to get it to clump and stuff like that. It does not want to do it. And then there's another area. Oh, here we go. Like over here. Like this is a different kind of texture as well. So I don't know. I think it's some 3B, some 3C, and then definitely 4A kind of in this area. Although unfortunately today it doesn't look like that. And I think that's because I did a dry wash and go. It elongates my curls more. When I do a dry wash and go, my curls are more elongated. And here's another interesting thing about my curls here. Okay, see how you guys saw how my hair was more of like a S pattern, but on the ends they'll coil like this, which is really interesting to me. Here's another area. So they'll coil. And see, now this one is a bit tighter. I don't know if you can see this because I'm pulling it.